Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to demote the back bumper, which you should already know how to do from previous videos. And then I'm going to place a motor on this side and delete these two rails because we're going to actually use the mirroring tool to mirror what's on this side to this side. So we don't need this side anymore. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is hold down Control and delete these two rails. And then hold down Control, select all of your screws and nuts here. And if you didn't demote the screws and nuts, you need to make sure you do that, or otherwise you're going to be selecting every single part here. Then hit Tab on your keyboard. After you hit Tab, I'm going to call this one my back bumper. In capitalized letters. Alright, hit OK. So back bumper. Now I'm going to place the motor, so I'm going to go to place, and let's see where it's at. It would be in motors and sensors, so double click on that folder, and I'm looking for the 2-wire 393. I mean, I could put integrated encoder motors on there, but 393 works good. Hit open. Place that motor down, hit OK, and then in the PDF, so let me switch to the PDF here real quick, the motor's wires actually point towards the back bumper there, so we need to make sure we make it so that those wires point that direction. So click on Constrain or C on your keyboard, zoom in. These brass parts actually go through the chassis rail, so we want to select the plastic part here. It doesn't matter whether it's the inside plastic or the outside plastic. I'm selecting the outside plastic just because it's easier to see. And I said the wires are going to be pointing that direction. The shaft is going to go through the middle hole here, so I need this area to be right here on my chassis rail. So let me show you that at a different angle. So I'm placing this middle part right here on the chassis rail so that it goes through that bearing flat. Notice I don't have any screws through this yet. I was going to put those on after the fact. So click here, snap it into place, hit apply. The motor's actually in the wrong direction, so I'm just going to spin, let me zoom out, spin that around. Oop, it's no longer grounded because I made this an assembly, so right click on this, make it grounded so that you can just spin around the motor without moving the whole assembly. Now I am going to select this part right here, constrain, insert constraint, click here, and then zoom in, click there. So that actually goes through without a bearing flat in the way. Then hit apply. So now your motor's in place. You need a couple motor screws, so I'm going to place those motor screws right now. Go to screws and nuts, and these are the 6/32. So I'm going to open one that's 0.25, and then I'm going to open another one that is 0.5. So select both of those, holding down Control, click on Open. You can zoom in to a closer area where you're going to place those. Hit OK. Now, constrain tool, insert constraint, insert this screw right here, and hit apply. Insert this screw right here, hit apply, and now your motor screws are in and your motor's in place, so you're all set there, except for one other feature, which I need one of these screw and nut, bearing, and rail. So I'm going to copy that, or just hit Control C and then Control V, and I'm going to constrain that, insert constraint, this edge right here, and that's going to go through the bearing flat right here. And that's it. So now I have my bearing flats and my motor in place. Now I'm ready to place the shaft in the motor and get it spinning. And that'll be in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.